Hello everyone, welcome back. I know it's been, I don't know actually, it hasn't been that much of a while, but today we're gonna be learning about screen GUIs, really useful stuff for your game. It's gonna make it feel more alive, I guess, and it's gonna help you do many other things. We're just gonna learn some bit of the basics as of right now. So, today we're gonna be making a map GUI. So, basically, it's a simple one, okay, guys? All it's gonna be is it's gonna be a picture of a map and like a button on the side. Okay, I'm gonna just tell that now before you guys get invested in this video without knowing that it's not something that you guys would want or are trying to achieve. So yeah, I thought that would be nice. So we're just gonna start off by our screen GUI. So you always have to put it at the starter GUI. We gotta get our screen GUI basically. So this is basically the main thing that handles it. If I were to add a frame, boom, there you go. You'll see that pop up in your screen right there. Oh wait, actually let me open up Toolbox. So you can already tell the frame is right there. That's gonna be a very important thing. But for now, I'm gonna do what's called the scrolling frame, I believe. Yeah. So scrolling frame is the same as a frame, but this one it has a scroll bar at the side here, so you can scroll down if you want. I'm gonna just be doing this. We're just gonna be testing stuff today and gonna teach you. So, think of frames as like the pictures on the screen, because that's what basically they are actually. Now, when I add something called a button or image button, text button, players can interact with these things. And with these things, let's say you wanted to click that button, some script will fire off a signal or like will fire off something basically that'll make things do work and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna teach you all of that today. So we're just gonna add, just follow along with this one. It's very simple, very nice and very useful for games. So we're just gonna put it there. So we're gonna name our stuff. So this is gonna be called X button. We're gonna name this the main UI. If you can't follow along, just pause the video as always. Then we're gonna rename this as a what do you call this? Let's just name it map. There. Okay, let's change a bit of the things. If you can see here, there's a lot of things you can change. Let me just make it bigger for you guys so you can see it better. Right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Hopefully you can. But basically, there's things you can change, like in the button UI. If you were to just go down to text, you can see like the font. That's what we're gonna focus today, and the text. Like you can change it to map. So right there it says map, and then if you want to put the map like bigger, you can either use the text size and increase it like so, or what you can do is wait, let me actually do something better. There we go. Or what you can do is you can put text to scaled. Everything you'll see is in the text. There's even colors and stuff. There's background colors there too. Go ahead, play around with those things and see what you will be able to do with it. But I'm gonna just name mine map for simplicity. And then I'm gonna go to my other button, which is the X button. So basically the X button will just close the thing. So I'm just gonna put an X there. Basically I'm just gonna type it X. Then I'm just gonna scale it up to my liking, or just put it to text scale and change the font to your liking as well. It's all about preference and like change the color too. So we're just gonna make it red because usually X buttons are pretty much red most of the time, as at least. Right there. So we have our basics right over here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add ourselves the so this is the main UI and stuff. Now we're just gonna do all the scripting work. We're gonna add our first script. Our first script. Maybe I might do this a part 2 thing because this is gonna. But basically, this is just an introduction to the map UI. Um, so like here we go. Okay, let me just add something else. You can also add what it's called a image, basically image label. So basically this is a picture. You can drag and drop pictures here and it will show the picture and stuff. So let's say you wanted to make a map or something, you could just put the picture of your drawing there and then boom, everyone's gonna be able to see it. So yeah, that's pretty sick right there. I'll teach you how to change the textures later. Alright, so on the first script, which is outside of anything, we're just gonna name the script what should I name the script? I'm gonna just name it the map handler. Wait, map UI. Map UI handler. Doesn't matter for the names as long as you get them right. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see better. So local script, no, local GUI equals script.parent. So we're gonna find the screen GUI first. Then we're gonna do local main UI equals to GUI dot main UI right there. Then we're gonna do local map equals to GUI basically dot map right there. So now basically our map is our text button. Basically I should probably name it map button. Map button. This is the actual map. Okay, hopefully you guys can see it. Let me just, I can't really close this, can I? Let me just extend it a bit more. There you go, map right there. Okay, so what we're gonna basically do is this button right here that you see, this button will, when clicked or when the player clicks it, it will open up this UI right here. So this is very simple. So all we have to do is map, which is the name of the button, map button, sorry, map button there. So map dot mouse button one click, I believe, and then connect to a function. Now hopefully this, I spelled everything right. I may be wrong, or was it mouse button one click, I believe. I'm really not sure. Wait, so GUI, yeah, that parent GUI dot map button. I think I may have done this wrong. Hold up. Map that mouse button one click. Oh, my bad. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna say main UI dot, wait, yeah, dot visible. So it makes it so that it's visible equals to true. Right there. Now I think that should be our first thing done. So let me test it out for you guys so that you guys can see it. If I were to change it to, set the visibility to false. So just search up in the search bar of properties, visible equals false. Then boom, it should be gone now. So if I were to press play here, hopefully this works. I don't know if you guys can see the screen properly. Hopefully you guys can, because this is gonna be very hard if you guys don't see it. So we're gonna open up our map. Boom, you see that? It works. Now you see our X button does not work yet because I haven't coded that part yet, but there you can see the image, or like where the image is supposed to be at least, and you can see our GUI. So right there, I press the map button. Okay, now we're gonna code our close button. So basically you go to your main UI and then there should be an X button there. To make it easier for you guys, just turn on visible equals to true for now. Then when you're gonna go into the game, make it false, okay? So X button, we're just gonna go add a script to our X button. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but if it was the X button clicked, then the UI will all be false. So it will basically make it invisible again. So we're just gonna do local local X button equals to script.parent, local main UI equals script.parent again, and I believe this is actually all we need. So if I were to do X button dot mouse button one click connect to a function once again right there, then what I have to do is main UI dot visible equals to false. So we're gonna turn its visibility into false, so it's gonna become invisible basically. Sorry if this is a bit longer than usual, but yeah. Alright, now if I were to turn main UI into invisible again once we join the game, right there. So hopefully this should work first try, because then that means that we are pretty much done. All you have left to do is to find a picture of a map or make your own, which is pretty good. Alright, You see over here, I'm gonna click in the map button, boom. Okay, it appears right there. And if I were to click the X button, it will disappear. So let's test it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think I've made a mistake. Oh, yep, I have made a mistake. Whoopsie daisies. I made it so that the X button is the only thing that disappears. What I meant to do was this, parent. So you gotta do script.parent.parent basically. Because that's finding the main UI, which is basically the parent, and like, you see, main UI basically is where everything is. Like the X button is here and even the picture of the map. So my bad, that was my bad. I'm sorry if it's a bit zoomed out. Maybe I'll try to edit this video just so that you guys can see it more better. But yeah, this should work now. If I were to click the map, it should appear. And if I were to click the X button, sorry, it should disappear. Boom! Look at that. If I were to click this, it's there. And if I were to click this again, it's gone again. So very simple stuff, you know, you can add this to your game. Now I'm gonna add an actual picture of a map. So let me just hurry up and do that. I go to Toolbox. I go to images, or you can make your own, you know, it's best to make your own, especially for your custom games. So we're just gonna search for a map. Let's speedrun this old looking map. Get the decal or get the texture of the map. Delete the decal in the base plate. So basically all you have to do is get your image label from earlier and put the texture of the map image to the texture of this one. So basically just put the image there. I'll try to teach you that in another video. But for those of you who know how to do it, it's very simple, very basic. So yeah. But right now it should work. So this should make it much better now. So if I were to press map, there, it shows up a map. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right there. I'll try to zoom in the video to show you what I did. But basically every pictures in Roblox Studio come with their own textures basically. You see this? I pasted this in the base plate. Let's paste the decal in the base plate. But so you see over here, basically this thing right here or this picture has its own like numbers and stuff. You see this? Asset ID, so it's like an ID for Roblox to know what this is. So if you press Control C, which is copy, and then Control V to our image, let me just make it visible so you guys can see. Visible right there. So if I were to go to my map, right? And if I were to go down and find image, if I were to delete the thing there, it will be gone, right? Invisible. You see nothing. But if I were to paste the thing I copy pasted, the image or the asset image, or like the ID of the image basically, just copy the whole thing. If I Control V and press enter, boom, the picture appears. It basically is a system that tells Roblox, or like it organizes Roblox stuff basically. Or that's what it runs through, so yeah. Anyway, that's basically it for this video. Hope you learned something new. I might make this a model for you guys who don't know how to do stuff like this, but it is very, very simple. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I also stream in Twitch now, if you ever wonder. I'll link it down in the description below. If you just want to find it, its name is Monarchy, but it's kind of hard to spell, so I might just link it down. If you guys want to chill and live stream while I'm making my newer games, go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Thank you for 10 subs, and on Twitch thank you for 9 follows, which is the best I've gotten since I started streaming, which was about this week. And that's pretty good growth, I believe. I mean, I don't know, I may be wrong, but hey, it's something. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you learned something. I'll make this into a model if you guys want. I'll put instructions so that you can use it properly. Alright, thank you so much guys for watching. Hope you guys had a very good time, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and God bless as usual.